Hello and welcome to my channel, my friend. Today's story is called A Day Without Technology. It's about a girl who learns how life feels when she puts down her phone for one whole day. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about what you would do without technology for a day. Let's begin the story. Emma was 15 years old and loved her phone. She used it for everything: music, schoolwork, chatting with friends, and even to fall asleep at night. One Saturday morning, she woke up and reached for her phone, but the screen was black. She pressed the button again and again. Nothing. "Oh no," Emma whispered. She checked the charger. It was plugged in. Still no light, no sound. Her phone was dead. She ran to her brother Max's room. "Max, my phone isn't working. Can I use yours for a bit?" Max, only 12 years old, was sitting on his bed reading a comic book. He looked up and said, "Sorry, Emma. Mom took my phone last night. She said we're having a no technology day. Didn't you hear?" Emma blinked. "What? A no technology day? That's impossible." "At breakfast," their mother explained. "One day. No phones, no computers, no TV. Just us, the house, and the world outside." Emma frowned. "But Mom, I need my phone." "What if my friends text me?" Her mother smiled gently. "They will survive one day without you, and you will survive one day without them." Max laughed. "This will be fun." Like an adventure, Emma crossed her arms. "Fun for you, maybe. I'll be bored to death." At first, Emma didn't know what to do. She walked around the house like a lost bird. Usually she would scroll through social media in the morning, but now her fingers felt empty. She sat on her bed and stared at the ceiling. Then she saw her guitar in the corner. Dust covered the strings. She hadn't played in months because she was always on her phone. She touched it slowly, then strummed a chord. The sound was warm. She played another, then another. Soon she was humming a song she used to love. Her little sister Mia peeked inside the room. "That sounds nice, Emma. Will you teach me?" Emma smiled for the first time that morning. "Sure, come here." Later, their mom said, "Let's go for a walk." Normally, Emma would complain, but without her phone, she had nothing else to do. She put on her sneakers and followed. The air outside was fresh, full of the smell of grass and flowers. Birds sang in the trees. Emma realized she hadn't noticed these things in a long time. She was always looking at her screen instead of the sky. At the park, Max and Mia ran ahead to play tag. Emma sat on the bench. A woman next to her was sketching the trees with a pencil. Emma watched, fascinated by the soft movements. "Do you want to try?" the woman asked kindly. Emma hesitated, then said, "Yes." She took the pencil and tried to copy the tree. It wasn't perfect, but it was hers. When they came home, Emma felt different. The house was quiet. No TV, no music, no buzzing notifications, just silence. At first it was strange, but then she realized the silence was peaceful. She helped her mom bake cookies. She measured flour, cracked eggs, and laughed when some sugar spilled on the table. "I never do this," she admitted. "That's because you're always busy with your phone," her mom teased. Emma thought about it. How many times had she ignored her family because of a screen? She couldn't count. After dinner, the family sat in the living room. Usually, they would each look at their own devices. Tonight, they played a board game together. Max laughed so hard he almost fell off his chair. Mia clapped every time she won a round. Emma's father told funny stories from when he was young. Emma realized something simple but important. She was not bored. She was alive, connected, and present. When Emma lay in bed that night, she thought about the day. It had been quiet, but also full of music, laughter, cookies, drawings, and family. She didn't miss the endless scrolling. She whispered to herself, maybe technology isn't bad, but maybe I use it too much. Maybe I need more days like this. And with that thought, she closed her eyes and fell asleep. No phone in her hand, just peace in her heart. In the evening, Emma sat by her desk. Normally, she would be sending quick text messages to her friends, but without her phone, she thought of another idea. She took out paper and a pen. Slowly, she wrote a letter to her best friend, Lily. Dear Lily, today I couldn't use my phone. At first, I was angry, but then I discovered so many new things. I played guitar, drew a tree, and baked cookies with my family. I think I liked it. Maybe we should try a no-phone day together. Emma folded the paper and smiled. Writing by hand felt different, more personal, more real. That night, Max knocked on her door. Come outside, he said. Emma followed him into the backyard. The sky was dark, full of tiny shining stars. Wow, Emma whispered. She couldn't remember the last time she had looked up at the night sky. Usually her face was bent down, lit by the small screen in her hand. Max pointed. That's Orion. And over there, the Big Dipper. They lay on the grass, naming shapes in the stars. Emma thought, this is more beautiful than any picture on my phone. Before bed, Emma opened an old notebook. She decided to write down everything she had done that day. Playing guitar, walking in the park, baking cookies, looking at the stars. She realized she had more memories in one single day without her phone than in many days with it. Most days online felt the same, but this day felt special. She wrote at the bottom of the page, "Life is bigger when I look up." The next morning, Emma's mom returned the phones. Emma turned hers on. The screen lit up with hundreds of notifications, messages, photos, reminders. She stared at them for a moment, then she smiled and put the phone down. I'll use it, she said to herself, but not all the time. At breakfast, she made a promise to her family. I want one no technology day every week. Just like yesterday, her mom and dad smiled. Max and Mia cheered, and Emma knew her life had changed. Not because of her phone, but because she had learned to live without it. Later that week, Emma helped her mom in the garden. Usually she would take a photo of flowers and post it online. But this time she touched the soil, felt the leaves, and smelled the fresh mint. Look at your hands, her mom laughed. Emma's fingers were brown with dirt, but she felt proud. It feels real, she said, like I'm part of it, not just looking at it. That afternoon, Emma's grandmother came to visit. Normally, Emma would hide in her room with her phone, but now she sat with Grandma at the table. Grandma told stories of her childhood, days with no internet, no TV, just books, games, and friends outside. Emma listened carefully, For the first time, she understood her grandmother's world. It wasn't boring. It was full of life. On Monday at school, Emma told her best friend Lily about the No Technology Day. "That sounds impossible," Lily said. "It felt impossible at first," Emma answered, "but then it was amazing. We should try it together one weekend." Lily thought for a moment, then smiled. "Okay, let's do it." The next Sunday, Emma and her family repeated the plan. No phones, no computers, no TV. This time Emma didn't complain. She picked up her guitar, played a song, and even taught Max and Mia to sing along. At night, she wrote in her journal again, "Technology is useful, but real life is more beautiful. One day without screens gave me a new way to see the world." Emma learned an important truth. Life is not inside a screen. It is around us, waiting to be seen, touched, and shared. One day without technology opened her eyes to music, nature, family, and friendship. And she decided that sometimes the best way to connect is to disconnect.